What is the Refugee Act of 1984 Latino Families? Imagine fleeing violence and chaos in your home country, hoping for safety and a new start. The Refugee Act of 1980 changed how the United States handles those hopes. It created a clear system for admitting refugees and deciding who qualifies for protection. Before this law, refugee policies were scattered and inconsistent. The act set a standard process based on international rules, making it easier for people to seek asylum. It defined refugee status as someone fleeing persecution because of race, religion, nationality, social group, or political beliefs. It also created the Office of Refugee Resettlement to help refugees once they arrived. For Latino families from Central America, especially during the 1980s, this law was very important. Countries like El Salvador, Guatemala, and Nicaragua were experiencing civil wars and political violence. Many families fled their countries, hoping to find safety in the United States. The Refugee Act gave them a legal way to apply for asylum and protection. But in practice, many faced obstacles. U.S. authorities often discouraged Salvadoran and Guatemalan refugees from applying. Many were detained near the border or pressured to go back without proper legal review. This conflicted with the law's humanitarian goals and international commitments. During that time, community groups and religious organizations stepped in to help. They formed the Sanctuary Movement, offering legal aid, shelter, and support to families trying to escape violence. These groups worked to protect families from deportation and help them navigate the complex asylum process. The law also impacted Cuban refugees, who often found it easier to adjust to lawful permanent resident status because of special policies. Today, understanding the Refugee Act of 1980 helps Latino families see how U.S. refugee policies started and how they still influence current laws. It shows the importance of legal protections and the need for support when seeking asylum. If you or your family are fleeing violence, it's good to know the criteria for refugee status and asylum. Getting legal advice early is key because the process can be complicated and time-sensitive. Connecting with community organizations, faith groups, and legal aid services can make a big difference. Remember, even with protections, enforcement policies can change, so staying informed about current rules is very important. Overall, the Refugee Act of 1980 laid the foundation for how the United States handles refugee protection. It opened doors for many Latino families fleeing conflict, offering hope and legal pathways. But it also highlighted the challenges that come with enforcing these laws, especially during the 1980s. Knowing this history helps families understand their rights today and the importance of seeking proper legal help when applying for asylum or refugee status.